And a lot of style and a lot of confidence coming off the Kings bus earlier on. We'll see if their performance matches their look. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for James.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. There should be plenty of fireworks out in the backcourt tonight in this one. Of the guards you played alongside, who was the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, you put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody a shout out.
You played with a lot of them, though, didn't you? Huh?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White. Chocolate, I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
3 terrific names. Now Sacramento starting 5. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at the center position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. On the wing, Barnes kicks to Fox. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 2. Barnes can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's LeBron. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Golden State.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kev. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort in the glass.
Bagley with the block. Here's Howard, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Green finds James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
Fox against James. And Davis sends it back. They recover it, and he comes up with the deuce. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The drive by James. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
On the wing, Hield gets an open look and hits.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the pass to Howard. Outside, Green. trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Shoots over Holmes. And good from Davis with a sweet move.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now, here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Hield over Green. Hield can't hit.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Bucket is good.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Barnes. Jump shot is good that time. Barnes has got his second basket.
He's a smart shooter. I mean, when Barnes finds a shot that he likes, he's going to let it fly. And that's the attitude you want.
Here's LeBron. That shot off the mark. Good D by Barnes. Hield the pass to Barnes. And that one drops for him. Barnes has got 6 points.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of them. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
James in the post. Guarded by Fox. And James with the basket on the assist by Kuzma.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Fox. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Barnes outside. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Fox goes in. Here's Holmes, and Davis sends it back. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Were you counted on much your first season? You had a terrific rookie year, obviously, but I'm guessing you did. You were counted on early.
Yeah, you know, for the high draft picks, you're usually going to go to a team that really needs your help. I was just blessed that I had great veterans, Hall of Fame veterans. When you look at guys like Chris Mullin, how about that? I was able to watch him practice and work and take care of his body. Latrell Sprewell, Billy Owens, all the great players, Avery Johnson. So I was counted on to do a lot, but those guys helped me do a lot, and they pumped confidence into me. I was able to steal their style, their work ethic. They showed me the ropes the right way, and I couldn't have been blessed with any better veterans for me to start off my career with.
Now Fox, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, James. Not going to go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard, as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw good from Howard. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for James. Both good from the line that time.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
Farrell looking around. Outside, Bogdanovich. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers leading by 6. Kuzma outside. Pass to Howard. Outside Bradley. Feeds to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
That free throw, no good. And Chris, last season, Bogdanovich shifting to the role of 6th man for the Kings, but he flourished in that spot.
Yeah, and even though he was coming off the bench, Bogdanovich got plenty of chances and minutes. He was given the green light to shoot with the second unit. He also did a fair amount of facilitating as well.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Dwight Howard.
You know, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He can be a solid player in this league for many years.
Now here is McGee. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Farrell. Ariza outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And so Sacramento again turning it over. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They lead by 7. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Now here's Bradley. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Farrell for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Kuzma. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The Lakers rebound, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Farrell from 12 feet out. And the shot is long. Ariza against Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Cook. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Cook. 5 on the clock. They swipe it. Here's Farrell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Here's Farrell. McGee with the block. Here's Kuzma. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Farrell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's stolen by RYZEN. Back to Bielitsa. Outside, Bogdanovic. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got 7 points.
Oh, the touch, the timing. Bogdanovic loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Pass to Kuzma. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Ariza finds Dedmon. Outside, Bogdanovic. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Count it. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Farrell. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And it's Bogdanovic again missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Kuzma with it. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Sacramento, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Bogdanovic. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. Here's Joseph. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here is Cook. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Bradley kicks to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Cook, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Kings trail by 12. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Shot by Joseph, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish. No postseason trip for the Kings last year, but a successful season if you ask me. Ended up with the 9th seed in the West, 39 wins for this team, the most for the franchise since 2006.
And that 2006 team for the Kings, Chris, that was just 1 year after you played for them.
Shows how long it's been for Sacramento fans to have a great team. The franchise is in a postseason drought that they need to break. That is their objective, first and foremost.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early and take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since, he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin. He empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
He's off on the second. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes to RYZEN. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Howard in for Quinn Cook.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Bagley dishes to Heel. From outside, off the mark. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Trailblazers. And it's Green missing. Heel attacking. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
And it's Davis with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Barnes can't get it to go. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Here's Fox following the basket by Anthony Davis. And there's the pass to Barnes. 14 feet away. Here's Holmes. Great D that time from Howard.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
Free throw drops for Green. And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
Buries the long-range jumper. That's 7 points for Buddy Hield.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer, and with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Now, Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 16-point game. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. LeBron passes to Green. Back to LeBron. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 12.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Hield from outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. James finds Davis and finished off by Davis.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
It's stolen by Green. James right side. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now, here's Fox. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. Lakers leading by 20. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Well, James isn't afraid of taking some risks, especially with how he dribbles the ball. Completely loses the defense that time.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
Oh, I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Now, Green, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers #1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Shot from the inbound. Trying to get open is Davis. They get it back. Green, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Farrell. Trying to get something going. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And the Lakers with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Bradley. And here is Davis. Howard kicks to LeBron. Pulls from the top of the key. Sacramento grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 16 points.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Farrell. Rebounded by Howard.
And he hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game. And that was back in the first quarter.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, nice look by Bradley. Moving it to the open man.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And here is Barnes. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love seeing Hield shoot the 3-ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
Outside Bradley. Back to James. Fader on the way. And another basket for the Lakers.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Here's Farrell. He has 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. The Kings have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the Kings decided to move on from Coach Yeager last year. I mean, he did help rebuild that team. Give him credit. They felt like Luke Walton was the choice to get them to the next level.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for James. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa. He's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Lisa comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Hield. And for Walton and this team, they sought him out as soon as he was available.
Yeah, and you have to like the situation he's walking into. I mean, Yeager was the longest tenured coach for the team for quite some time. Having some stability and leadership showed up in the win column during his tenure.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And you know what? While Bradley is focused on shooting more threes and less two-point jumpers, I mean, when you're feeling it, you got to let it fly, guy.
1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Dedmon with it. McGee's there. Just 5 to shoot. Dedmon passes to RYZEN. Off target from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bradley finds Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys. A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Joseph, he's checked in for the Kings. And so Cook nails both of them. 52 seconds left in the first half. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's blocked.
An average shot block. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Bradley passes to Davis. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jump shot. Davis has got 16 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Bogdanovich with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm going to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They have run their offense straight out of a coach's textbook tonight. Both ball and player movement have been excellent. And the result of all that movement, almost all high-quality shots they're generating. It's pretty to watch. Very good fundamental basketball.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Green finds Howard. LeBron outside. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Outside, Fox. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Hield. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Hield against Green. And Davis sends it back.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Tries again. And the rejection by Holmes.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. LeBron against Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Harrison Barnes picks one up. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
The first one falls. The NBA will play a regular season game in Paris for the first time. Hornets and Bucks. Chris, you're planning to be there for that, aren't you?
Such a beautiful city. Can't wait. And think about all our players from France that are here now that are doing such great things in the NBA. It's going to be awesome for them to get to go home and do it in front of their families.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when you think about the Kings, you know they are going to let it fly. The team is loaded up on players deadly from outside. They've adapted and embraced the long ball era.
And here's Los Angeles. A big stretch here going 10-2. Barnes against Green. James kicks to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. And the shooting with this Kings team last season, Chris, a major strength, as you said.
Yeah, and their whole offense has benefited from it, Kevin. I mean, they were 4th in the league in three-pointers last year. Finding points won't be a problem for the Kings going forward.
Now, here's Fox. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Holmes can't get it to go in.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
James looking it over. Outside, Davis. They get it again. Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, given how powerful he is.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. That free throw missing. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And the second free throw, good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fox, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's taking what he sees out there. I love seeing Fox torch the D from this area.
Passes it to Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Kings shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Fox kicks to Barnes. The pass to Bagley. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard. Can't finish off the lob. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. On the wing, Heel. Fox dishes to Heel. The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Holmes. Bagley trying to free himself up. Holmes, good. Holmes got his first basket.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
James wide open. And the Lakers with another miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And Green gets it to go.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Now, here's Fox. Kept alive. Here's Holmes. This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Holmes. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bradley comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Dwight Howard. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bielitsa He checks in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Barnes. Joseph, he's checked in for Hield. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Fox. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's James, and no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Inside, it's Bjelica. McGee with the block, and he's able to get it back. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. It'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win.
Take a break.
Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the first one at the line is good. Chris, when Bjelica is on the floor, he certainly gives this offense a different look.
Yeah, Bjelica does a fantastic job spreading the floor and opening the lanes for the rest of the team. He doesn't have to play 30 minutes to make his impact felt out there on the floor. Just key stretches to free things up.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Richaun Holmes. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
When you think of Bjelica, his shooting comes to mind. He's a solid player who knows his role on this team.
Cook looking it over. Here's Caldwell Pope, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Lakers #1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
First free throw is good.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Joseph. Bradley with some nice D. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Lets it go from 14. Ferrell can't hit. Lakers shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. And finished off by LeBron.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. There's the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 9 points in the game so far. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The shot's good. Ferrell's got 10.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
James against Bjelica. That one good for 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's stolen by Bradley. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. And the dunk by James.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Ferrell for 3. Good on the triple. He's got 13.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
James in the post. Bielitz is there. Count it. Good. That's now 32 points for LeBron.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Farrell. James covering. Dedmon trying to break free. Farrell can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Farrell. That one misses.
And a sudden departure from L.A. for Luke Walton. Landed with Sacramento almost immediately. Seems like he escaped some dysfunction upon leaving L.A.
Yeah, Jay, we all heard the reports that there was a lot of backstabbing during Walton's last year in L.A. Sure feels nice for him to get a fresh start, especially with the front office that wants him there.
The Kings have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Lakers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And Bradley gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. RYZEN up. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And they double up James. Pass to Cook. Lakers working the ball around now. It's James atop the key, and they call an illegal screen here.
A moment here to look at some numbers for McGee. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 9 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
Well, it's his willingness to bang down low or move opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
Dedmon finds Bogdanovich. Knocked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Bradley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, just an admirable job by Bradley, quickly jetting towards the defense and getting the call thanks to his aggressiveness.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Free throw good from Bradley.
I mean, and at 6'3", Bradley is a plus defender thanks to his quickness and tenacity.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Kings shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And Bogdanovich kicks to Joseph. Here's the floater. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
And it's the Kings with the ball. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Joseph against LeBron. Joseph, the pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Sacramento again missing. Here is Cook. At the elbow, it's James. Over RYZEN. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action after this word. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Plenty of time. Hey, we aren't going to do it at one possession. Get stops. It has to be on the defensive end.
I like the way that Luke is, Greg, looking at the big picture.
I mean, no reason to rush anything. If they take their time here, they can steal this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got Corey Joseph. Trevor Ariza out there with Swanigan. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Giles in at the 5 down low. Now here is McGee. Back to Rondo. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always
Lord,
been
Kevin.
this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow, they have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
The free throw off from McGee.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for. His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Daniels kicks to Rondo. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by the Kings. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Swanigan. Over Rondo. Again, the miss by the Kings. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Daniels. Rondo at the elbow. There's the feed to McGee. Here's Dudley. Swanigan pulls it in. The Kings have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Ariza. He's off on that one. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. McGee in the high post. Poked away. Daniels passes to McGee. Rondo kicks to Caruso. No good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Sinks the triple.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Joseph against Rondo. The teardrop falls in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here is McGee to the paint. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by McGee. Rondo's got 4 this quarter.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Here's Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Giles. Pass to Caruso. Good on the shot. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Joseph, the pass to Swanigan. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded closely. Giles kicks to Bogdanovich. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Giles. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
And Sacramento has possession. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. To the middle. Dudley, no luck. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Joseph. Here's Farrell. Can they get it? Swanigan the pass to Giles. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Clock at 6. Joseph down low. He's covered by Rondo. Joseph, that's good.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Rondo against RYZEN. Rondo, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, Joseph. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. You throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. Here's Farrell after the basket by the Lakers. Passes it to Swanigan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Here's Caruso. Back to Davis. Over Giles. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Farrell. Ariza outside. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. You can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Here's Giles, and Davis sends it back, and they're able to recover. Farrell for 3. It doesn't go for him, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Rondo finds Davis. It's hauled in by the Kings. Swanigan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Farrell. Off target at the rim. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. The pass to Davis. Here's Farrell. You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Daniels. Dishes to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. That's now 22 points for Davis.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Swanigan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Caruso looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis can't get it to go. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Kings getting the bucket. On the wing, Daniels. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Farrell kicks to RYZEN. Here's Giles. Passes to Farrell. Takes a three. That one misses. Now Rondo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Bradley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Crabber in the backcourt, and it's Len in at the 5. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Cook, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. You know what, Smitty, tonight we have 2 teams that love to push the tempo, love the pace. Smitty, do you like the fact the NBA is getting faster?
You know, I like it, Kevin. What I don't like is the coming down and taking a shot, an ill-advised shot. There's nothing wrong with playing fast, getting the ball up the court. If you don't have an advantage or a high percentage shot, just bring it out and run your offense.
Stay within the offense, in other words.
Yep,
right?
Stay within the offense.
Now here is Davis. Now Bradley, stolen by Collins. Young outside. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crabbe, and Davis sends it back. Puts it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Young passes to Len. Back to Young. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Len finds Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Walks for the new shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. And it wasn't until midway through John Collins' second season at Wake Forest, Smitty, that he really jumps onto the NBA scouts' radars.
You're right. A 19-year-old sophomore. What he did, he led the nation in player efficiency rating. The production undeniable then and now.
He hits the second from the line. And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Here's Bradley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He fired up the Jets. Avery Bradley beats his man up court, took care of business.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Cook. They get it back. James, and LeBron throws it down.
Poor job defensively, failing to box out LeBron. You know he's going to find a way to stay active.
Crabbe finds Young. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Crabbe kicks to Collins. Hunter with it, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Kuzma outside. Len grabs the board.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Young taking his time here. Fires it up. That one off the back iron and out.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Cook, the pass to James. Back to Cook. Takes the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good from Young.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Hunter kicks to Crabbe. A miss that time would have put him up.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Young.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays. We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Now here's LeBron. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Sacramento.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Here's Young. Trailing by 2 and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Collins dishes to Young. Crabbe kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with this tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
Here's Crabbe after the basket by the Lakers. Young's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
And here is LeBron following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here is Cook. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And the rejection by Collins. Cook kicks to Bradley. Over Hunter. Bradley can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Young's shot is off.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
That one goes. Count it.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
You look at the Atlanta Hawks offense, so much is generated outside in. 3rd in the league in three-point attempts last season. Of course, some of that was the addition of Trae Young.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Bradley. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Parker's checked in for Alex Len. Parsons comes in for Hunter. Reddish, he's checked in for Crabb. And it's Turner in for Young. Here is Cook. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Pass to Green. Back to Caldwell-Pope. The pass to Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
I mean, remember, Howard has led the league in free throw attempts on 4 separate occasions.
Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. Very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
The Hawks trail it. Now here's Turner. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Collins against McGee. Shot by Collins, no good. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Here's Turner following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers on D. 3-point lead. Parker outside. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% on the season from the foul line.
First one falls for him. And Parker drops them both. Here is Cook. To McGee. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Parker. Last time out, he had 13 points. McGee with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Hawks trail by 4. Turner, the bounce pass. Collins finds Turner. 6 to shoot. Here's Reddish. Rebounded by McGee.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
They kick it out to Green. Lakers passing it around. And here's McGee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They grab their own miss and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he knocks down the first one. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And so Howard nails both of them. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Parker's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here is Cook. Turner covering. Cook, the pass to McGee. Back to Cook. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Parker. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 8-point game. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Howard is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green, and it's Cook in at point guard. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Smitty is a player when it comes to preparing for a long season. Talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger and lifting weights. I think right now for these guys, they're doing a great job of adding that and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
Now here's Turner. No points in the game yet for him. Parker surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Now Caldwell-Pope. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Parsons with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Turner. Back to Parsons. Kicks it to Reddish. Over Howard. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Parsons. Reddish has got his first points in this one. Cook looking it over. Passes it to Caldwell-Pope. No good on the 3.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Well, you leave a guy that open with Parsons on the floor, and you know he's going to find him.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Caldwell-Pope finds Howard. They get a hand on it. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Reddish and the 3 off target.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Hawks. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And right now for the Hawks, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yep, they're already been written off by a lot of people this season. I'm not ready to give up on them quite yet, but they better show me something soon.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Hawks, Alex Len's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Evan Turner. Now here's Len. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. Fifth, DeAndre Hunter.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Here's Herter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That's tipped. Hunter with it. Now Green defending. There's the pass to Herter. He kicks to Hunter. Pulls up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Len. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Avery Bradley in for Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Crab's checked in. Here's Len. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. And stolen by Kuzma. In the corner, Bradley with it. Back to Kuzma. Over Young. Here's Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 13.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lakers leading by 11. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
The Hawks trail by 15. And Young kicks to Parker. Pass to Len. Now here's Hunter. He's guarded by Davis. Hunter with it, working on James, and James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Passes to Len. Parker up top. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish but they're tough to replicate.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a three ball, because there's some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
Collins checked in for Parker.
A moment here to see the numbers for James. Averaging about 27 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now here's Cram. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Len with it. Crab in the corner. Clock at 4. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Young, following the score by Avery Bradley. To stop the drought, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young, and every night he finds ways to still make plays.
Now here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Collins. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's deflected. Stolen by Len. Now here's Crab. Covered by LeBron. Three-pointer. Crab, no good.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins trying to break free. Crab, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Here's Kuzma. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
The pass to Crab. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And James throws it down.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
Crab dishes to Collins. Young for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Bradley off the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, watching Bradley, not sure exactly how to describe it. There's a quiet burst to the way he moves.
The Lakers have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. And the first one at the line is good.
A lot to like about Avery Bradley's game. Terrific on-ball defender, solid spot-up shooter, and will get you some boards as well.
Cook, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then for the Hawks, Parsons checked in for Len. Turner comes in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Crabbe. All free throws good from Avery Bradley. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. A proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
That free throw good from Young. Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other. They're cool now, but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds.
Turner against James. Young outside. Bradley with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Young after the basket by Los Angeles. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Bradley on the wing. He has 6. Pass to Cook. Back to Davis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Young, guarded closely. Ball stolen. Ron right side, and the dunk by James.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Collins at power forward with Len at center. Young and Crabbe in the backcourt, and it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Very hard not to foul a guy who's in constant motion. Collins once again bringing the energy.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. Here is Cook. To the paint. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Count that bucket. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Young finds Len. Young against Kuzma. Fires for 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 21 in the game.
He's calm, he's confident. Young has that it factor.
James looking around. Basket counts. He's got 21.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Young outside. Crabbe in the corner from outside the arc. And James pulls it down.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
The first one falls.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And both free throws good for James. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
Young passes to Collins. Now here's Crabbe, guarded by Bradley. Clock at 6. And stolen by James. For the finish.
Oh! Goodness. Terrific. The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
Young finds Len. Back to Young. Hunter, no one around him. The putback, and Collins is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Len. Outside Bradley. Cook, the pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron James on the wing. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Young outside. Count it from 12. Young's got 23 points.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Here is Cook. 8 points for him. Davis drives in. Stolen by Len. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And so it's the Lakers with it. And the Lakers turn it over again. Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. DeAndre Hunter, number 1.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
Young finds Collins. With the teardrop. Pass to Crabbe. Goes back up. LeBron with the block.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on a highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Parker's checked in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Crabbe. Over to the left wing. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got 5.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Cook, the pass to James. Outside Bradley. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Bradley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Parker passes it to Hunter from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Hunter. Here is Cook. He's got 8. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Here is Cook. Pass to James. 3 on the clock. It's rebounded by Huerter. Here's Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The Hawks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
First free throw is good. Some changes for the Lakers. Green comes in for Bradley. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Quinn Cook. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so he hits both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Inside, stolen by Len. To the inside, here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for McGee. He's putting up about 8 points a game,
9 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside. Let me tell you, when he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
No good on the free throw. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Turner's checked in. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 22. Rondo scanning the floor. Howard against Parker. Rondo kicks to Green. Here's McGee. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. On the wing, Turner. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Parker. He has 7 over Howard. Parker's shot is off. Pass to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
The veteran presence of Danny Green, keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Lenke kicks to Parker. Back to Len. In the corner. Herter with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
And the first one drops. And with that skill up, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Len. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 23. Caruso, the pass to James. Knocked loose and stolen by Parsons. And here is Turner. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In the corner. Herter with it. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. But they recover it. It's Parker outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
James kicks to Caruso. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Poke loose. Here's Caruso. LeBron is doubled. And Howard has it in the corner. He dishes it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Parker. McGee with the block. Got a piece of it. They retain possession.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the pass to Herter. Kicks to Reddish. Here's Parker. No good off the back of the rim.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And Howard with the stuff.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Here's Herder. 6 points for him. Parsons looking it over to end the run. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Reddish. Back to Turner. The shot missing. LeBron with some nice D. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. That one goes in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw good, James. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Turner dishes to Parker. Top of the key, Reddish. Over LeBron. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Caruso. Feeds it to James. He kicks to McGee. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. The drive by Green. And they're pushing it up. Parsons on the wing. They could use a bucket. That one a little long.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Reddish. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Herder, guarded by Green. Herder, no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 19-7 run. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And Anthony Davis has checked in for Los Angeles. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Crabb comes in for Kevin Herder. And the free throw good from Howard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Turner finds Parsons. Reddish with the ball. Working on James. On its way from Parsons for 2. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And finished off by LeBron.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Turner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Throw good, Evan Turner. And the Lakers making a change here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here is Cook. He's got 8. Off with the layup. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. L.A. is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Davis is out there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Daniels in at the points. That's the Laker 5. Carter takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Daniels with it, defended by Carter. On the wing, Davis over Jones. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Daniels.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Turner passes to Carter. And he banks in the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Davis. Over Jones. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Turner. Dishes it to Jones. Over Davis. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
2.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
Bembry shot good.
And Parson is just so good at keeping the ball zipping around.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. The dish to Caldwell-Pope. Good work defensively by Carter.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. And stolen by Parsons. Young with the ball. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 27.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Daniels. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. You think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Outside Rondo. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Here's Daniels. Outside Rondo. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Pocket 6. Now the pass to Rondo. It's deflected.
And Parsons with the heads-up play on defense.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The Lakers with the rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. Got a hand on it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pulls up from the corner. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Young drives in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Dudley. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul. Lakers on D. Young outside. Pass to Bembry. 6 on the shot clock. Parsons against Kuzma. Young with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Back to Rondo. Now Daniels looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And a change for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
Now here's Rondo. And McGee kicks to Daniels. Back to McGee, and it's Rondo in the corner. And Jones sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Herter. Young finds Carter. And Herter gets it to go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Young against Rondo. Passes it to Dudley. Here's Caruso. To the paint. Here's Rondo. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Here's Caruso, defended by Carter. The Hawks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And there's the feed to Jones. Herter passes to Bembry. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Daniels passes to Rondo. He kicks it to Dudley. Can they get it? And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Herter passes to Carter. Shoots over McGee, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. Rondo with it. It's rebounded by Herter. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bembry. Outside, Jones. Bembry the pass to Carter. Shoots over Dudley, and it's Carter missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to McGee. Kicks it to Rondo. Here's Caruso. Rondo dishes to Daniels. 5 on the clock. But they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Now, here is Young. Here's Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Love Rondo down there on the block. Nice move to catch the D off guard.
Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Parsons checked in for the Hawks. That one is no good.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
And the basket by Jones.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And here's Rondo. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here is Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And Parsons gets it to go.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Daniels kicks to Dudley. Rondo passes to Dudley. Inside, here's Daniels, and the layup's good off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.